I've asked numerous transgender girls if there was a pill that existed that could change you instantaneously from male to your target gender of female. Would you take that pill? And all of the girls I've ever asked had said, yes, I would take that pill. My answer was always different. I would tell them I would never take that pill. And I'd get a lot of raised eyebrows and some very, strong opinions and questions. The reason why I would never take that pill is manhood is the Arctic ice cold water. I can survive it for a time before my system shuts down. And I'm in that cold water. But I can't instantaneously be thrown into that warm, super hot environment of a hot tub. To take myself, if you've ever done this, jump out of a cold pool into a hot tub, it's very shocking to your system. And I knew that if I was to instantaneously change from my gender I was born to the female gender which I felt I was, it would be too much of a shock to my system. I knew I would panic. I knew it would be unfamiliar. I knew that I needed a literal easing in. I needed to put my toes into the water and slowly ease myself in and allow myself to adjust. Also, pretty much anything that I've ever really thoroughly, in every intricate manner, appreciated in my life was because I worked hard for it. Because it was difficult and felt impossible to obtain. Because it was one of those things through blood, sweat, and tears, I finally was able to find success and obtain this thing. Anything, that I fully appreciated it. And I knew that it was going to be the same with womanhood. It felt impossible. It felt like it was going to be a ton of work and that I may never be successful. But now that I have found that success and the ability to be a woman, I feel a lot of gratification. I feel like I know the intricacies of transforming from being a male body to female and living as my target gender, and I appreciate it to its fullness. And I knew I needed that. I needed that. Anything I've ever been handed in my life instantaneously, I've never fully understood, I've never fully appreciated and valued. This womanhood, not just because I'm a woman, but because it was hard to obtain, I fully and thoroughly value. And that was important for me to have. So would I ever take that pill? No. Now, doing this slow transition has done a few things. It's helped to dispel a lot of my fears and a lot of my questions, a lot of my doubts, and has made it to where I'm 100% comfortable in my target gender, in the gender I feel that I am. I used to always wonder things, and it used to always bother me. Why is it me? Why do I feel like a female, but the inner monologue I hear in my head is male? The content of it was always female, but the voice I would hear in my head sounded like the voice I would speak. It sounded male. Well, it was because the voice I spoke was male and everybody saw me as male, so that's what I would hear in my head. A slow transition was able to dispel that because now that I'm starting to speak female and allow myself to accept my female side in its thoroughness, I hear the inner monologue in my head as female. So it doesn't concern me anymore. And I found comfort and stability in that through my slow transition. And so basically it's the same thing. I used to dream of myself and always see myself as a man in my dreams. Now I dream of myself and I see myself as a woman in my dreams. It was that slow transition. I think that those things would actually be a little bit different if I had not slowly eased into it. And it would have been too much of a shock for me. I really, really needed to put one foot in at a time and slowly ease myself into this warm, comfortable environment of womanhood. Do I love my body? I've never loved my body before, but I do now. So the answer is yes. Do I love the womanhood that I had to fight so hard for? Oh my God, yes I do. Now to the next thing, and that would be if you were to hand me a pill now that would change me to a cisgender woman, I would take it. I've eased myself into the hot tub. I understand the intricate nature of doing a transition through having to fight for my womanhood. And I would love to take a pill that would make it to where I'd be able to carry my own children. Like, I want to carry my own babies, and I want to have that fullness of womanhood. Anyways, I would take that pill, but I wouldn't take the first pill. Anyways, thanks so much for watching my videos. I don't know, I just wanted to talk about this scenario. Anyways, thanks so much. Bye.